Right, part 3 of this predicted paper using Math Genie's best guess at what is going to be on paper 2 on Monday the 8th of June for Edexcel. So here we go, we're on page, question 19 now. It's the formula page, here we go. So I'm just going to make it a bit smaller so it all fits on the page. And then up we go. Now, here we go. We've got a trapezium. Alright, the formula for the area of a trapezium is at the front, and it's A plus B, that's the parallel sides, divided by 2, then times the height, which is there. So, we're told that that equals 17, and we're asked to prove this. That is the answer we want to finish with. So, add up the two parallel sides, x plus 7, divided by 2, times 2x, and we're told that that equals 17. Now, 2 and the 2 cancel out, so it's x times x squared. Oops, sorry, I need to just rub that out quickly. X times x is x squared, x times x is x squared, x times 7 is 7x, and we get that equals 17. Alright, so I was timesing this x here by all this stuff up here. And then I just simplify, and we've got 2x squared plus 7x equals 17. Now, we know the answer to this here, alright, because they give us that in the question. If you rearrange that, take away 17 from both sides, you get that very answer. Okay, now, find the value of x correct to 3 significant figures. Now, that means we've got a quadratic here, and we're going to have to use quadratic formula. That 3 significant figures is the clue. You have to use quadratic formula. So A is 2, B is 7, C is minus 17. Okay, that's going to be important, otherwise it won't work if you don't use minus 17. If you use plus 17, it will not work. So, quadratic formula is at the front. We get minus B plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times 2 times minus 17 all over 2a, 2 times 2. When you simplify that, that becomes minus b plus or minus square root of 185 all over 4. Now a length has to be positive, so we can ignore the minus and just chuck the plus in. So minus 7 plus the square root of 185 divided by 4 gives me 1.65. And we have a angles question. So this is circle theorems, and it says explain why OTP is a right angle. Now it's a right angle because it's where a radius, right, my writing is terrible on this, meets a tangent. And that's all you need to put. You don't need to write War and Peace, it's only one mark. Now we've got to work out the size of angle Y. I'm going to just rub all that stuff out. We know that this is 90, which means we can work out that that's 44. In order to get TOR, okay, we do 180 minus 44. Actually, you know, later on you'll see we don't really need to do that. And then we've got a isosceles triangle because the radius, that's 136. Okay, which we got from here, 136. Right, and y, because we've got an isosceles triangle, so all you need to do is 180 minus 136. I didn't put a degree sign, divided by 2, and we get our answer, which is 22. Alright, now 180 minus 136, those two add up to the 44 that we found in part A, actually. Right, here we go, next one. We've got a proportion question. Now, with these, very important to actually, oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Very important we actually read the question very, very carefully. It says f is inversely proportional to the square of x. So f equals k, the constant that we're trying to find, over x squared. There's the inversely proportional, means the x is on the bottom of the fraction, the denominator, and it's x squared. So stick in the numbers. We've got 0.8 equals k over 5 squared, and we end up with k being 20 because we've got 25 times 0.8, so we get f equals 20 over x squared. We're going to use that in part B. So when f is 320, work out what x is, a positive value of x. Now that's because when you square root something, and we're going to basically get this, x squared equals 20 over 320, simplified down to 1/16. Right, when you square root that, you get plus or minus the answer. Now the square root of 1/16 is 1/4. Alright, and there we go, all done. Final. Okay, because I'm having to break it up into even more bits because it takes too long, we got a stratified sample question. Now it says 156, so they even add it up for you. So the bottom of your division, 156 students go to London, 30 of them, okay, is the sample, so we need to times by 30, and 35 went to the stock exchange, and it's 35 males. Number of male students who went to the stock exchange, 35 over 156 times, so it's the same every time, equals, I think it was 6.7, blah blah blah. Can't have 0.7 of a person, so we round it up to nearest whole number, and we get 2 marks for that. Nice and easy. This is 1 mark for the calculation, 1 mark for writing 7.